Hello and welcome to another episode of this Cities Skylines series, building a county. I think we're on episode 7 now, so we're starting to make some really good progress. We've got one self-contained city, and we've got the suburbs nicely drawn out. Oh, what's the problem there? Crime. Oh, I'm sure a policeman will come along in a minute. Yeah, we're getting really good layout, and last time we have started making the old town. My idea for the old town is it's going to be almost like the capital of the region. So it's going to be like, if you haven't watched the previous video, it's going to be very old-timey and quite aesthetically pleasing as over functional. So since I think I remember, if I remember correctly, I mentioned last video, I was trying to find a way that I could make districts different themes. I did find a mod that does that. It's really good. I can't quite remember the name of the mod, but it's on the Steam Workshop. If you go for a little search, I'm sure you'll find it. Basically what it lets you draw a district, and then if you go to the policies, get rid of this. Oh, actually no, I need that. And then you click on themes. You can actually set it to a specific type of theme, so international, or for the old town I'm going to do European because that has some quite nice assets for what I want to do. So this old town area will be under the European tagline. In fact, I might as well do that now. So set it to European. Don't want any high rises. I want it to be all old-timey stuff. All my like skyscrapers and stuff will go into the huge city we're gonna eventually get to. Anything else? Old town. Oh, do I want that? Residents and businesses. Because I want tourism. I'll leave that unticked for now. Just see how that goes. Anything else that I want? Probably a heavy traffic ban. That's NIMBY. No noise in the night. No, we want it to be. Yeah, we want it to be touristy. I did mention looking for old assets or old building assets on the Steam Workshop, and I found a few. I'm not. What's this one? I think this is part of the actual game. So these are the ones I'm going to include. So there's this one, which, as I've just said, is part of the game. We've got a Museum of Ancient Arts, which is a really nice looking building. We've got a Church of St. Ludmilla, I don't know, a church. This is a university main campus. That's a nice looking one. What's this? This is a large opera. Yeah, this is part of the game, but I had to, or I think it's part of the game. I had to unlock it though by mining like 3,000 natural resources or something along those lines. So I just I did that off camera. I did that over here. I mined some forest and then just deleted everything I did. I just wanted to unlock the opera essentially. We've got this thing. I don't know what it is, but it looks nice. And we've got this old-timey looking fire station, which is really nice actually, and actually provides us with some use. So they're the old like main attraction buildings that I'm going for. Something I have been aware of is if I want the aesthetic that I'm going for. If you've never played with the European theme, it makes all the high residential houses eventually like mesh together and make these really nice looking rows of townhouses, but that only really works when they're on a straight road. So that's why you saw me deleting all the roads earlier. So I'm gonna make all my roads straight lines to try and keep that nice aesthetic. Obviously there'll be a bit of a bend there, but nothing major. So if I extend that like that, That's about 90 degrees, close enough. Yes, I don't want the roads as straight as I can get them. Like that. I might have to fill in some in here. And yeah, I don't want much green space. So what I'll do, I'm going to start moving the buildings in. And then we'll start zoning things when we've got an idea of where they'll all fit. So, which one is this? This is a museum. Okay, so I want the government building. That should definitely be up here. I'll put it near the castle. Like that. I'll want the university in this main old town bit. Maybe put you on that corner. And I'm probably not going to put all these buildings up in here because there won't be much room for anything else if I do that. I'll put the church up here. It makes sense to have the church near the castle. So if I put you on this corner. Come on. That's not, I want you on this road. No. There, wait, we had it. We had it. Disappeared. Come on. There we go. Yes, we got some nice buildings there. Maybe put one more. Or maybe put the, I'll put the fire station up here. You can sit on the corner coming in. Like that. And then we'll need these to be filled in. So if I send a road across here, and then have one going along down the side of the university like that. Obviously we can connect that up there. Hopefully some houses will fit into there. In fact, do I want to... I probably want to make this top bit commercial. Oh, that fits perfectly. Yeah, this top bit should probably be commercial. Just have a road going around, completely around the church, like so. Yeah, we want it to. We don't want green space, so we want everything hemmed in. So maybe I can't quite get that in the middle. A road leading up to the uni like that, and then here. In fact, no, I'll leave that bit. We can come back to that if we need to. Okay, so that'll be the upper area, and this, yeah, I'll make this all high density commercial, and then it'll be specialized with tourism. That sounds good to me. And then this level will be a mixture of. I'll make this level a mixture of commercial and residential. I'll put the residential more back here, away from everything. So make sure the road's straight again, just so I get that nice aesthetic. I mean, it might not work, but we want it to be as... we don't want to cut any corners, that's what I'm trying to say. It's not quite 90 degrees, is it? There we go. And just get rid of that. I'm just trying to make my streets look a bit more interesting. I don't want them all to be, especially with like an old town, I don't want them to all be uniform and like grid-like. I mean, that's not how it would work. I mean, you normally get little nice windy roads, but again, because of the aesthetic, I just want them to be straight. Extend you a little bit more, and then I think that's probably the best I'm gonna get. Okay, again, we don't want much green space, so I'll just fill some of it in. Leave that bit, I think. Right, move these around. So this is, what building was this? This is a museum. So the it doesn't quite fit there. Yeah, I'll put them. I'll keep the museum on this main road. I think I'll keep all these three like on this road or just off it. Because obviously this is the main tourist attraction, so you want it to be as central as possible. So I can maybe put that. That fits quite well. And then if I just quickly put in a path before I forget to. Let's make going all the way around. Like that. And then it fills in the bit of grass that was by the road. Like so. This is a large opera house. You can be nearby. About there. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine to me. And you, I'll have over here somewhere. Move you like that, and then I can. Stuff can be zoned around it. Maybe I don't want stuff zoned around it. Maybe this bit should be left. Like grass, or maybe if I just is it on the parks? If I put down, if I surround it with concrete again, 4x4, yeah, 4x4 will work. I've got a 1x4 that should slot in there nicely. Oh, didn't mean to do that. And then, do you fit in here? Oh, of course you don't. If I get you flat, I keep accidentally hitting the rotate button. I have to do this and then do 2x2s. Does a 2x2 fit in? Come on. Not quite, maybe. I'll have a little mess about with it. I should try and get the 1x4s a bit closer to the actual pathways. Let's have another go at this. If it doesn't fit, not quite sure what I'm gonna do. I'll put some trees in or something. I might have to just put trees in. It's really annoying that it just doesn't fit. I'll delete the road and make it so it will. If it makes sense to actually put the, if I put the 4x4, was it 4x4? Yeah, 4x4. Put you in first, and then I'll do the road. That's a problem. Not 8x8, 2x2. And then 1x4. Come on, hopefully this will. It's a bit broken. I'm not too worried about it. I was going to delete the end ones. I think a 1x4 will fit in there. Wrong one. Oh, we've got like a little square with that. That's a bit annoying, that area. But once it's filled in, I'm sure it won't be like noticeable. Okay, right, so it's set up. Yeah, the problem I'm gonna have is maybe the amenities. I'm not sure where I'm gonna get the electricity from without making it look horrible. I might make a little industry area over here that specializes in wood, and then that can hold like the garbage collection, and it can create the electricity for this area. Maybe that's the way to go about it. I think that is the way I'll go about it, actually. One thing I want to do is I really want to leave this road like that, as just a single, and make it quite like it's being based on an old Roman road that was obviously the first one built, and then it's just been upgraded. So I quite like to leave that like that. But if I'm gonna make this industry, I'm gonna need bigger density roads. So I might have. I think I'm gonna make a roundabout. Yeah, I'll make a roundabout outside the city, and then obviously the industry people can just go straight there without having to enter the city at all. Because there's already a heavy traffic ban on it, so if I do that, and then yeah, it'll connect to the highway. There's a highway coming up here that I'll have to extend. I want it to go across at this island here, and then join. I'll have to redo this intersection, but that's where I'll make it all connecting. So the road down to that, probably make that a 4-lane. I'll do it with grass. So yes, this will be. There won't be anything on this road. It will just be the road that extends up to the old town. So, and then obviously, I'll make another one coming off on this side, and this will lead to the industry area. That makes sense, I suppose. So, what do I want? I want electricity. I could connect the water up to the main grid. Yeah, it wouldn't be too out of place if I just ran a pipe under. Extend it all the way up there. And I'll just have to quickly fill in all these streets. Quickly do this one. Obviously, I need to extend the roads on this side, but I'll get to that shortly. I want to make. What I'm aiming for is to try and make each little area, so the suburbs, the seaside town, the old town, I want to make them all quite self-sufficient, so they're not relying on like regional power. Because if, say, I don't know what would happen, there's not really many natural disasters on this, but if, let's say, the nuclear power plant went down, that one, all of the regions would then go into shutdown. I don't want that. That's kind of why I've got backup power with the wind farm, because the wind farms provide enough for a seaside town. Nuclear power is connected to the seaside town, I think. Oh no, it's not actually. Yeah, there's a complete cut off here. So yeah, this is all self-sufficient. This is gonna power up the main city, so that'll be self-sufficient. I want the old town to be self-sufficient too. What are my options here? Coal, oil, hydro, solar plant, or another nuclear. I don't feel like it'd have a nuke. I think it's probably going to be one of these two. What are they similar? That's 120. That's 40. Okay, so I want oil. Oil does run out quickly, so it's going to have to come. It's going to have to be exported from elsewhere. Hopefully that won't be too much of an issue. I'm not sure that I trust that enough. What about maybe a dam? I put a dam over here. That's 80. 80 is not bad, but is that going to cause problems here? With the water? Dam seems like a reasonable way to do it. It's just, where do I put it? What about this side? That's 64. I could just do another wind farm. There's a huge mountain over here. Or down here, out of the way. No one can really see. Or yeah, I could do an offshore farm. With the advanced ones. So many choices. Because it's the old town, I want to try and keep the landscape looking as clean as possible. Right, I'm gonna make it an offshore one. Just hug the coast. So what's that? 20 each. 120. That should be okay. No, I'll just need to connect that up. So once I expand down here, everything will be fine. I don't want that going over the walls, that's ridiculous. What about the underground cable? If I set up an underground cable, and then I don't have to do that all the way, and just make pylons from there to the underground cable. And then when it's expanded down here, it's obviously going to feed into the city. No, right. I'm gonna stick with that plan, but I am gonna move it so that the pylons remain hidden. I'm just gonna use the cliffs to mask it, pretty much. So if I just run it over here, can I just cut across there? How does that look? Yeah, you don't really notice that. Yeah, I think that's fine actually. And then obviously with the underground, I'll maybe just do a few more, because you can plonk them wherever you want, which is really good. So I can just, this is just so it initially has loads of power. And just put one there. Yeah, that's fine. It's nice and hidden. You can't really see that at all. Yeah, it's a good plan. Okay, garbage will have to be a thing. Why are you struggling for electricity? Oh, I suppose it's not actually filled in. Right. Let's plonk down a police station. What's this one like? They're quite small, not very grand, but they'll do the job. I think it'll be the same in the hospital. I'm quite worried that the hospital is going to have to be quite modern looking. I don't really have couldn't find like an old looking hospital asset, so I don't want it. How out of place does that look? Could maybe get away with that. What was the other one looking like? What about this? Oh, this one's flatter. How does that look? That's gonna look more out of place, I think. Cause yeah, I'll keep this hospital, but I'm gonna move it to maybe there. Oh, that kind of blocks the view to that. Oh, so many decisions. Right, you can go there. Okay. Right, so we've got the basis for everything. Our garbage is an issue. Garbage is going to go down here. What have I got? Large advanced incineration plant. And that's part of the industry area. Do you not? No, I was going to say, surely you need electricity. How am I going to run you to the electricity though? Alright, I'll extend the industry road all the way down, all the way through, because it's going to eventually come through anyway. And then if I quickly put down the underground cables, and then obviously I can go back and delete them once all the zoning's been done, but for now, because this isn't this, I still haven't done the interchange stuff, so it's not actually connected to the main region yet. Can I put you on? There we go. You connected now? Ah, water. Like that. So you should be fully operational now. Why are you still not happy about your water? There you go. Right. Time for the main connection then. So I want to extend the highway. So you're going to curve around, and then you're going to cut across this island here. How's that look? Yeah, that's good. And then I'm going to have to raise it up because I want a connection obviously to the highway going that way, the highway going that way, and the highway going straight across. So what's the best plan for you? So this is up 2 levels. If I put this up 2 levels as well. And then connect it to this maybe. So that's the first connection, and then I'll have one that goes off. Can you get over this bit, or do I need to go a bit further over there? If this one comes off a little bit earlier. Why aren't you happy about that? Are you not high enough? I don't think you are you? So, okay, so that one connects to there. I'll make one that's higher up. That'll go over. Yeah, so that's 24 there. This is 18. Right, so if you go to 24, will you go over nicely now? Yeah. This is an absolute mess, isn't it? No, this is an absolute travesty. I'm not sure what to do. I could just turn it into ramps, as opposed to carrying it on as a big motorway. Right, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna make it so that this goes straight over into this one, and then that just connects on, and we'll figure out some way to do that. Okay. So we want this is high, which is good because we don't want it to go over. And then gradually go back down. Oh, that's a bit wonky. That's better. have the same going the other way. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, you connect back up there. We need. We'll have another one. We'll have one coming off, going there. One coming off. That can loop through. Like that. We need another one coming off that goes. Oh, what's your issue? I need to make it. What space is already occupied? Ah, the first column. And you go under. And I could maybe just have you connect to that. That seems real. That seems like too. That seems too sharp. Maybe bring you off earlier. Yeah, that's better. In fact, even this is still a bit sharp, so I'll do that even earlier. Trying to make it as smooth as possible. There we go. And you don't have a connection that way. So when you come off, you can have another split. Like that. This is so complex. Right, so if you're coming this way, you can go both ways. If you're coming this way, you can't actually go anywhere yet. So you want a connection to this one. And then one that maybe goes under. Can you get what's the issue here? You can't, it won't fit through that gap. Huh. What about this one? Won't fit through there either. It's a bit annoying. Oh, so you fit through when I do it first time? If I go the other way, will it? See, sometimes Skyline does these weird things where it doesn't let you do something, but it's like you do almost the exact same thing and it just seems to work. So now you need to go over. And connect in like that. That better? Okay, so you can go both sides now. Right, so we set like this way you can go both ways. The other way you can go both ways. This way you can only actually go right at the minute. This one will be easy to do. Just connect you. Oh, that looks too sharp. That's better. Make sure you're going the right way. So you go both ways, and you can. You need to go right. Oh no, you don't. You've got one there. Okay, I think we don't. Look at that. That is just a absolute mess. I'm probably gonna change this off camera a fair bit, because yeah, it's not looking its best at the minute. But I don't know if it ain't broke, I suppose. And then I'll just quickly fill this in. But I think I'll probably finish my video there for today. Once I connected this highway. Yeah, not as much done as I expected this episode. But it's just been ground laying stuff, so hopefully next episode we can actually do all the fun stuff. Now that we've got everything set up that we need to, we can start filling in all the zones and get like another link to the main. I want a railway link again, so I'll figure out some way to do that. But yeah, I think that is it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.